So I just got off of a call with one of my financial members on my team. And in the insurance side, this is, I'm going to just explain to you what my policy looks like because a lot of people have asked me about it. So I figured I might as well tell you about it. One of my insurance policies is an IUL, which is a universal index life insurance policy. This is what my policy basically consists of. It is a 1.9 on right now today is a $1.9 million death benefit. So when I die within the next now and forever, basically, I'll have a $1.9 million death benefit. But my goal was to create a lifetime income, kind of like an annuity. This one policy is specifically the bucket for the bucket number 3 for me, which is a lifetime income, and specifically a tax-free lifetime income, which is extremely important to me. So it's a $1.9 million insurance policy that I pay, I think it's like a $1,200 a month is like the bare minimum. I'm sorry, I think it's $500 to $600 a month is the bare minimum. I currently overfunded a little bit and I'm paying $1,200 a month on it. My goal this year in 2024 is to overfund my policy on top of what I'm already overfunding the policy by $87,489 this year. And I'm gonna do that consecutively for 9 more years. So 9 payments of $87,480, which basically is, now don't get confused here, but that basically means that's $7,290.75, basically $7,300 a month for the next now until 9 years. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna put down $7,000 a month. I'm gonna do it in 1 payment or in 2 payments. I'll break it up. But what I will do, what that means rather, is on year 11 in 1 day, I can start pulling out $88,000 of tax-free lifetime income. Tax-free lifetime income. Let me get that straight. That means that's $7,333 will be delivered to me, my account, no matter where I live. That means I can go and live in California and be making $7,300 a month, not live very nicely in California, but you get the point, of tax-free money. Okay, if I live on my boat, I live here in Houston, I live back home in Vegas, wherever I live, $7,300 a month, $7,333 a month for a lifetime. Here's one of the cool parts about this. After 60 years of my contract, I'll be 90 years old. My death benefit at that point is $2.3 million, meaning when I die, my trust will receive $2.3 million. That will then disperse accordingly, according to the way that my trust is set up. The net cash value, meaning how much money is literally in there, is $1.3 million. So if I needed $1 million for something, I can go and borrow out of a total of $1.3 million. Now, let's say I did take out the $1.3 million on year 89, and I died at year 90, then my death benefit would no longer be 2.3. It still is 2.3, but I'd have to pay back that policy, that loan that I borrowed from it of 1.3. So I don't have a $2.3 million death benefit. I only have now a $1 million benefit because I borrowed 1.3 and then the death benefit was 2.3. So you have to pay back the 1.3. So I have a $1 million death benefit. If you don't get that, rewind like 10 seconds and write it down and do the math. It's $1 million left. So my trust would still, my family would still get $1 million, even though I just borrowed 1.3 right before that, which borrowing money is also tax-free. The contract value would actually be at 26.9, virtually $27 million, which is that money where I only funded it for 9 years, technically for 10 years, because the first year, of $27 million. That's uninterrupted compound interest for 60 whole years. That is the power of compound interest. Albert Einstein says the 8th wonder of the world is compound interest. So, that being said, here's kind of it in a nutshell. I give the insurance company that's been around, this one's been around for over 160 years, 150, 160 years. I give them $7,300 a month for 9 years, plus the $1,200 I've given them for the first year, plus $7,300 a month for 9 more years as of today. Then on year 11, which is a year later, I'm able to get paid $7,330 tax-free for a lifetime. which basically means if I was living in most states, that type of income post-tax is closer to like $12,000 a month, $13,000 a month if you are in that type of a tax bracket. So now my wife and I will be able to have $7,000 a month in tax-free income for our life as soon as this policy is able to come in. At that point, I'm able to do what I want with that $7,300 a month, and I'm not obligated to pay taxes on it because it's borrowing from my policy. If you have questions, if you have an IUL, if you have a whole life policy, if you haven't read the book, Becoming Your Own Banker, if you don't follow me, make sure you click the subscribe button wherever it's at. If you like more videos like this about insurance or whatever, again, I am not a financial advisor. This is all for education and information purposes only. I'm just a guy that likes to talk about money. I help 20, 30, 40-year-olds master the game of money and master the game of life. So one of those is learning the billionaire secrets. I've paid and invested multiple six figures in personal development, obviously read tons of books, hours and hours and hours of books, and I have obsessed with this game of mastering money and life. That's what I do. If you don't know me, I'm Mikey Lucas. Appreciate you guys being here. If you got to the end of this video, if I can help you guys in any way, just reach out, DM me, comment below, let me know how I can serve you, how I can help you. I hope you got a little bit of education around this because it is a pretty cool vehicle to get some tax-free money. All right, guys. Cheers. God bless. Have a great year.